All right, I finally ran back into Crystal. What's up?
Hey, how you guys doing? It's been a pretty bad year. I got arrested for helping a little girl cross the street.
Wait, for helping a girl cross the street? That's
Mhm.
what? Would you have the warrant, or is that what they did? They ran your warrant or something?
No, that's what they arrested me for. They arrested me for abduction of a child.
What the hell?
The little girl was playing out in front of the urgent care, and her mother was nowhere around. And when I asked the little girl where her mom was, she kept going like she didn't know. So I stood in front of the urgent care waiting to see if somebody came out to see if they were missing a kid.
Yeah.
And the mother runs out saying that I'm trying to abduct her child. I can't even take care of myself, never mind a child.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
So I spent 5.5 months in jail. I went to rehab. Then I ended up back out here without no medication, no medical. So I couldn't get back on the clinic. I just got back on the clinic. What was it? Friday?
Yeah, I was looking for you for a couple months. I was worried. I was worrying for the worst for you. I thought something bad happened.
Yeah, I was in jail. Thick as no
Because
joke.
right before I saw you the last time, you said you just had like 4 strokes or...
Two massive heart attacks and 4 strokes. Yep. I ended up with endocarditis.
Man.
My heart's can't take it anymore. I just came out the hospital now. I had hypothermia. I was in the hospital. I woke up 3 days later in the hospital.
Jeez.
It's really bad out here, and this new mayor, like, I understand you're trying to clean up the streets of Kensington. You're doing an awesome job, but the way they're going about it, like arresting people for having syringes on them.
Is that what they're doing now?
Yeah. It's just stupid stuff coming off of the block that the drugs are on. Like they want to run and search you and stuff. Like, I understand you're trying to clean Kensington, but putting people in jail for having a drug addiction
That's not the answer. It never has been. It doesn't work.
Not good. That's not gonna work.
I also don't agree with people getting high out in public like this, though.
They should have certain areas, like a tented area where you can go and do what you gotta do. Like that would be better. Like, you have prevention point and stuff like that. They give out needles and stuff like that.
I wasted a lot of my adult life, in jail just because of having the drugs on me, just for non-violent possession charges.
Like I've never been in jail longer than 2 weeks. I spent 5.5 months. I was going crazy in there.
So how did it feel to be sober that long?
It actually felt really good. I was really excuse my language, pissed off because when I came home, I didn't have any insurance, and I couldn't get back on my Suboxone right away.
Right.
So now I have to detox to get back on my Suboxone. But I'm trying. I got back on it Friday, so hopefully with any luck, everything will be okay.
Housing? You trying to get housing yet or anything?
Yeah, they have us on Burke's list for me and my husband.
What about Beacon Shelter? Have you tried there? You get a room at the shelter?
I've never heard of Beacon.
Prevention Point owns it. It's right behind Huntington Station. It's a big shelter.
I'm gonna have to ask my social worker, because we're trying to get into like a
And there's a couple shelter up here on Erie.
There's one on Lehigh and something or another up there.
Yeah.
That's Burke's. That's the one we're trying to get into, because unfortunately my husband became HIV positive out here.
Oh man, that's.
Yep, I think I don't have it. He got injected in Needle Park. Somebody injected him with a needle. So yeah, it's just been like really rough.
Yeah. Now, is he on any medication for it, or is he just kind of?
No, he's taking the Capinueva, and I'm on the Aptitude, so I don't catch it. So at least I'm trying to keep myself HIV negative.
Yeah. It could be an issue down here because you guys share needles a lot or reuse them. And
I stopped shooting up.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sniff it.
Are you dealing with sores now still?
Nope.
No sores?
Nope.
All right.
Yep.
And you said you went into a rehab, right?
I went to Eagleville.
Oh, I love that place.
It's beautiful.
I loved it there. Their food there is
It's
so
so
my
good.
God.
Oh yes. I had fun in Eagleville.
I put
really
on
did.
like 25 pounds in a month there just eating.
I actually put on your recording in Eagleville
Oh, you did?
for everybody to see, and
Oh, what'd they say?
everybody was like, "Oh my God, that's you!" And I'm like, "Yeah." They were like, "Wow, like what a difference!" Because
Wow.
I went from being 79 pounds soaking wet to 135 pounds
Wow,
in like
yeah.
a month.
That just shows you how like malnourished you are now. You went
Yeah.
up that. That was like me when I went there. I was on a really bad meth binge, and I was maybe 120 pounds, something like that. You know, and I was up to like 150, almost 160 when I left. You know.
Yeah, it felt good. Like I had my weight. You can see I got my legs still. Like
Yeah, they were giving me double portions.
Yeah, I
And
was
those Ensures.
The Ensures. They had me eating, boy.
Yeah.
And then they had the snacks. Oh, I loved it. And my counselor there, Aaron, he was awesome.
Yeah.
He was like, if you need to go and figure out, because we found out my father-in-law has pancreatic cancer. So he was like, if he needs to go home.
He's up in New York, right?
In Jersey.
Jersey, I mean, yeah, that's right. Okay.
He was like, if you need to go home and figure out what's going on with your father-in-law and come back, you're more than welcome to. So that's I think I'm probably gonna end up going back to Eagleville.
Are you?
Now that my insurance is up and running again.
All right. Yeah, you should give it a shot, man.
I told my husband it's better than being out here. It's better than being frozen and wet. And
and then you can go
colder.
after Eagleville. You go to a place like Liberté, or there's other halfway houses, and you could stay there for a month or two.
Well, Savage Sisters, hi Savage Sisters. They said that if me and Pete were to get our shit together, then we're more than welcome to come over there.
Oh yeah.
They'll give us a scholarship.
Oh, okay.
Just to stay there for a couple of weeks until we can get out our feet and get a job and everything. So yeah. I just got my social security card got stolen.
Did it?
Same day I got it.
Damn.
I'm like, I can't even have this in my hands for 2
That's
seconds.
why you should try and get a bed in the shelter, because they have lockers in there. You could at least lock the stuff in there.
Yeah, because this is being out here is horrible.
Yeah.
Like last night we got caught in that rainstorm.
Yeah.
My whole bed soaked.
Damn.
Like yeah, the only thing we had was the fire. We had a fire pit going. That was the only thing that was helping us last night. Because even now you can see.
Yeah, you're freezing. Yeah. No, I was I was sitting last night on my back porch. I went out to smoke a bowl, and I'm like in the rain. I'm like, man, they're getting trash down there right now. I always think about you guys when I'm at home now, when the weather's bad. I'm like, it like makes me appreciate my life when I'm not like trying to talk bad on you guys. It just makes me appreciate
what you have.
That I got off the
streets. That much more. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm down here talking to you guys almost every day, and it just reminds me that I was down here. I was one of you guys down here before, and it's I'm blessed to be grateful to be away from it.
That's what my counselor Aaron, he wants me to go for being a counselor.
Yeah, you're a good speaker though. You talk good, you know.
He's like, you can help so many people because you can't help somebody if you've never been through it.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I see those the counselors, and I know they have good intentions, but I don't agree when they're not or haven't been in addiction before.
Yeah, they have no idea what it's.
They don't know what it's like to leave your kid on Christmas morning to go get high.
To go get high. Mm-hmm.
To steal one of his presents and go get high with it.
To go get high.
Yeah.
Or turn around and not show up for Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's.
Yeah. Yeah, it's.
I found my son down here.
Did you?
Yeah, my 21-year-old's down here. He won't speak to me, so I'm being a stubborn mother, and I stay like right across the street from where he lives, and I wait every day for him to go to school, and I walk him to school.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he's not like getting high down here, is he?
No.
Okay, so
He's
oh,
going to
okay,
school.
okay, that's
He's doing
awesome.
Yeah, he's doing really good. I want to be a part of his life, and I know that being like this, I can't be.
No, you gotta go get sober, you know. And you just did it for a little bit in Eagleville, so you can do it.
I was good for 6 months. I was happy. The only thing that messed me up was coming back here, trying to find out what's going on, because I hadn't heard from my husband.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard from my family or nothing, so I had to come down here to figure out what was going on with them. And my husband ended up in the hospital. He had blood on the brain.
Damn.
He was in the hospital for 9 days. Somebody hit him in the back of the head, and he hit his frontal lobe on the sidewalk.
I have a real bad. You see that scar there?
Oh yeah.
I got hit with a fucking pipe or something. I had a bad brain injury, so yeah. Blood on the brain too. That could be tough, man.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It changes his personality too.
Yeah.
Like, people don't realize how devastating a brain injury
Oh yeah,
is.
traumatic brain injury. Yeah, I changed a lot after mine too. I used to be, I don't want to say more aggressive, but like now after the brain injury, I like avoid conflict more. Whereas before I'd be fighting you know what I mean?
And my husband's the opposite. He used to avoid conflict before, and now it's like he's in your face screaming.
Yeah, so
at
that's
you.
the thing with that CTE disease is it makes people aggressive. The brain injuries, it can make people aggressive though. So that might be what he's dealing with, you know?
So we gotta go for like neurology, brain scans, all kinds of stuff now.
Yeah. Well, all right. I know you're not feeling well, so we'll get you going. I appreciate you doing this. It was good seeing you.
I'm glad to see you.
And I really hope you get off these damn streets.
I need to, because I can't no more.
You know?
You
ain't a spring chicken anymore.
Nope,
I was just going to say that.
I'm not getting no younger. I'm getting older.
And this is, you know, and I'm not trying to scare you, but you don't see too many people that much older than you out on the streets. You know? You're starting to play with fire. Staying out here.
After you hit like 30, 35, it's like, if you're alive in Kensington and you're a drug addict and you're over 35, it's a miracle.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, especially with fentanyl. You know,
it's fentanyl. That kicking fentanyl. I thought kicking heroin was bad.
So this withdrawal was worse.
Oh, it took me 2.5 months.
Wow.
That's how bad it was. I almost died.
Damn. And heroin was what, 7 days maybe?
3 to 7 days, yeah.
You know, you leave detox, maybe you feel bad for a day or two.
For a day or two, yeah.
When you get into rehab or whatever, feel a little shitty, and then you're
done.
Ready to go.
Nope.
Ready to take over the world again.
With this, it's like you just can't feel better. Nothing you do will make you feel better. I literally almost died in the jail.
Wow. Do you think that was from the trank withdrawal or the fentanyl or both?
Both. I think it's both mixed. Because the trank, when you puke, it's like a fire. It's like an acidy fire.
Like acid reflux type thing.
And it's so bad. Like you can't. Like you thought when you did dope that you felt weak.
And you could tell the difference in the withdrawals. You can tell the trank withdrawal. It's like completely different.
Yeah, because you get the like, you know how you feel like something's crawling on your skin. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a disgusting. You want to tear your skin off, but you're cold and you're hot and it's just you can't. You're so weak you can't even get out of bed.
Man.
You're dehydrated, but you can't drink anything.
And you're throwing up, shitting
yourself. Like,
wow.
I had the officers have to help pick me up, take me to the shower.
Jesus.
Because I was all over myself. Like, I was puked.
What'd they give you in jail? Subutex or anything?
They gave you Suboxone.
Oh, they did give you Suboxone. How many days did you have to wait in jail? Like, how many days did it take to get dosed?
Yep.
So you had to go through the withdrawal then?
Yep.
Okay, that hurts.
Oh, yeah.
I thought they were giving the Suboxones early on.
Nope. They wait like a month and a half.
Damn.
And I was already on Suboxone when I went to jail.
See, I was, back in the day, I had it down to a science because I was on the methadone clinic. And so, you know, I noticed when I fucked up here, by the time I got to CFCF, I know the net would already have my methadone dose going down there. So I'd be like sick for a day, you know?
Yeah.
But then I'd get dosed and everything would be fine. But, man, I'm so glad I don't got to deal with that shit anymore.
Yup. So I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
No, I wouldn't either. And I hate people a lot, and I still wouldn't.
I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
All right, sweetheart. We will see you soon, okay?
Okay.
All
Bye,
right.
guys.